What's up?
Hey.
I think we're live.
Yeah.
Should I do the LTC intro to make it even cooler?
I think you should.
Yeah, please do, yeah.
We're live.
Well, welcome back, gentlemen.
Welcome back to what?
Left Turn Cult. The LTC from East Tennessee. My name, as always, is JKL, and I am joined here with...
Cody, your host with the most.
Twitter celebrity, Dalton Ratty Bush.
Hashtag Parcake, Matthew Parvin.
Yep, and we just raced the Darlington boys.
We did.
Throwback weekend. Are they doing two throwback weekends? Do they throw back at the second Darlington race?
Okay, so in the fall, what they do is they'll always have a few cars do a throwback scheme, but as far as it being all in, it's throwback weekend, no. But in the fall, we'll have a few more random throwback schemes.
I don't know. Last year, that was just Matty D doing that.
I think there were some in the Xfinity Series too, though.
I don't remember that. Honestly, I think throwback weekend should go back to Labor Day. Belongs.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I enjoyed the night races more. There's something about seeing the throwbacks under the lights that makes it so much better for me. And I'm a huge fan of night races. Man.
Does Darlington deserve the throwback race, though?
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah. I mean, it started at Darlington. It's a trend now. It's got to end at Darlington.
Can I just be spicy right off the bat?
Where would you want throwback weekend to be rather than...
I think Darlington is a mediocre track that is only carried because of its history.
Well, that's BFT.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. Okay, prove me right. Prove you right.
When was the last great Darlington finish that you remember?
Last year.
This year, literally this past race.
Darlington's a mid-race track, bro. And I'll die on this. I mean, it's great. I love it. And you know that I love the history.
The only reason you're saying this is because we're getting ready to have a plethora of 1.5 mile tracks. And
that was the worst take that has ever been said on this fucking podcast.
I'm not gonna take it back. I think Charlotte would be cooler for the throwback race.
Dude, I think I have some insane.
No,
I'll take credit. I have some insane. Holy shit! What are you thinking? What the fuck? Okay, Colton, man. All right, let me read your comment, brother. This is Colton from.
This is honestly fan fuel, yeah. And honestly, I don't hate this take. I love Throwback Weekend, and I want it to continue. But I feel like nobody else cares as much about Throwback Weekend as the fans.
So, did he come?
No, I'm not. It is a mid-track, bro. It is
okay.
Mid.
All right. Let me ask this. All right. Did it lose its luster because we kept organizing the era that we threw back to? Because remember, there was a time that we would throw back to the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s, and then we kind of stopped doing that. But even when we had that, I don't know, that structure, there were still people that, you would have this guy throw back to the era that we're throwing back to. And then it would be I'm running this car from 1956. Woo! American ethanol.
I think it would be cool if we actually did. It will be at the end of this month. I guarantee it.
Honestly, I'm excited for the Coke 600 this year.
It better be better than the past few years.
I think.
Man.
Well, I mean, I think we already saw it. I think we've already
Sweet.
seen the intermediates are going to be incredible, and Charlotte is the best track on the NASCAR schedule. So we are setting up for just a perfect race.
So, Cody, do you think that the short tracks are saved? The old school tracks are saved, I should say, because Darlington is definitely not a short track. Do you think the tracks are saved, the old school styles, like Bristol, Martinsville?
It's too early to tell from Bristol and Martinsville.
I think that bad weather has plagued the short track portion of the schedule. Richmond is, Richmond, of course. Hey, thanks for coming,
Hey,
Colton.
dude, you got to do what you got to do, man. We understand. I need what you're smoking.
Listen, Charlotte's an incredible track, and we are going to have an incredible race.
I know you love Charlotte. Parv, what do you think, man? What would be the perk? Is Darlington the throwback track?
I think there could be an argument for both because, especially with this upcoming month, having Throwback Weekend on Memorial Day, but with honoring the people who've fallen, and then also having the throwback cars would be a cool feature. But I also like the idea of Darlington because of its rich history.
Yeah, I mean, Darlington is NASCAR's first real track, right? It was the first place dedicated.
So I understand why people like it at Darlington. And for me, if I had to pick between Charlotte or Darlington, I'd probably remain at Darlington.
Here's my idea. Let's go back to the throwback race in Darlington for September, like it used to be, and let's move Daytona back to 4th of July, and we all run 4th of July paint schemes or American paint schemes for that race.
Yeah, but also the Memorial Day schemes are iconic. We can't take away Memorial Day.
You got both though. I mean, you do one for Memorial Day, Coke 600, then you do one for Daytona 4th of July. It's that simple.
Yeah, I at the end of the day, I think that Darlington is just kind of mediocre.
Daytona.
You're out of your mind.
That's insane. I can't get behind that.
I feel like Daytona just needs to stay in the series finale, the season finale.
I agree with Parv here. Daytona needs to stay as a series finale.
It
adds so much.
Okay, listen.
I don't understand.
It's a good idea, yes, but I just still want it back on 4th of July. I just saw this 4th of July weekend.
There's no race in my mind that can start the season and then end the season. Starting with Daytona and ending the season with Daytona is a perfect way.
As long as they don't make Daytona the championship race, I'm cool.
Turnpike, you're trying to get on a shirt. You're going to have to do better than that.
Yeah, that ain't doing it.
We'll put you on a shirt. I mean, we'll do it. I'll put you on a shirt. Hi, Callista. Anyways, I can't believe what I just heard from Cody. That's absolutely insanity. But the good news is we did have a race at Darlington weekend.
We did. I still enjoy. I want to just cover my ass by saying I do enjoy Darlington. I just don't think it's this great track that people. It is strictly carried by its history, and that's just fact.
Couldn't we say that about most tracks though? Isn't Charlotte carried by its history?
No,
because Charlotte
let's be
honest,
the greatest track on the NASCAR schedule.
Dude.
I think Charlotte's just carried because it's NASCAR's backyard.
I think Road America is definitely shown by its rich history.
Yeah, exactly.
That one year, that one race they had it so far.
The Indy Road Course 2020.
Shut up. Shut up. No, we're not talking about the Rovals.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna talk about the Rovals, man. What? Yeah. No.
No.
Trucks. All right. We got trucks running. All right. First of all, I want to get this out of the way. Cody, I just hate that theory. I just can't get it out of my head, dude, that you said that. I'm being dead serious. I honestly just cannot. I would not have expected you to say that. I don't know why.
You know that I am a historian of NASCAR. I absolutely love the history.
Yeah, but
and that's why I'm comfortable enough to say that Darlington is just mediocre. Dude, how many times have we watched Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch?
Dude, and listen, man, okay, we'll get to the Cup Series eventually, but the bullshit of saying, I saw somebody tweet the other day and we're like, if Joey hadn't hit William, then we could have had a finish like Ricky Craven versus Kurt Busch. Okay, first of all, that's bullshit. That's people that's watched highlights their entire life and never actually watched the race. If you go back and watch that race, they were literally trying to wreck each other 3 laps before the finish. Insane. Yeah, the only reason, it was just by chance. Great finish. It was just by chance.
I think in the early 2000s, I think the Brickyard was an incredible race. It fell off. I wish we would go back over the Indy Roval, though.
Dude, Indy Roval is great.
Shower me in L's. I'm used to it.
All right. But anyways, Cody, I'll let you do your thing. I honestly, like, if anybody else would have like said what you said, I would not have respected them. But since it's you, and I know how much of a NASCAR,
You don't have to
lover you
respect.
are,
I mean, it's fine.
I-
Like you
I-
can
I
starkly
respect
disagree,
you.
and that's okay.
I'm not gonna like just not respect you anymore. Like,
Dude, just spit on me and like throw me down a flight
nah,
of
dude,
stairs.
we started from the bottom, and now we're here, man. So yeah.
Shout out Drake one time. So the truck races, yeah. Wild. Haley Deegan. God love her heart.
Dude. First of all, one hell of a throwback scheme.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, awesome scheme. She got caught up in
Every
another
week.
wreck. It's
Every
week.
single week. It's not ever like, her squeeze it by or squeeze it through. There's like so many like different variables to take into consideration. If you are in a position to get crashed, you're probably going to get crashed, right? But is it her fault? We saw it at Bristol Dirt, and I know using a dirt race is like a weird example, but Joey Logano struggled big time, right?
Yeah.
And like he was in the DGR equipment, and then it's just week in and week out. Like she has a 25th place truck every single week.
Yeah, yeah. It's not the fact. I mean, when she's running back in the pack, I'll say this about her: she's running clean races. She's never, making moves that her truck can't go. She's running a clean race. It's like she always gets ran over back there.
This right here, that is a good take. That's honestly such a good point. She really does lack seat time. I've never really thought about it that way. But how often does she actually get to finish a race?
Well, honestly, this good run with the trucks is getting ready to happen. This is the longest truck run, like weekend after weekend, that they're going to have for the rest of the year, pretty much.
6 straight weeks.
Yeah, dude. I think they run about the same near the playoffs, but this will be some really good practice for her. I honestly think that and I'll say this, I think she's ready for the Xfinity Series.
Why? And why and how?
I think she needs to get out of DGR equipment. I think she needs to make a move up, getting some good equipment. I've said it for a long time. Stewart-Haas is going to grab her at some point. It's just a matter of time and when. They got a couple of drivers that are getting ready to make their way out, or at least I think so. But I think that she needs to get in a series where it's not so gruesome, if that's a word that I can use. Because can we all sit here and agree that the truck series is it's a demolition derby?
Mm-hmm.
It is. It's been a joke.
I just now seen Mark's comment. Now you're smoking the same shit. Mark, I have the greatest stuff on the face of the planet.
I feel bad for Haley week in and week out. I do think that she's talented. She's a proven winner in the Baja trucks, right? Or the super trucks. She's won in the K&N series. She is genuinely a talented driver, but she literally just has the worst luck. And imagine if you every single week are racing right beside of Lawless Allen, right? Like, what's I feel like the average I rating in a truck series race is like 400. And like, for those who aren't familiar, that's really low. That is awful.
It's just a crash fest week in and week out. This weekend was different. It was actually a decent race.
It was, yeah. The front half is always really good, though, but we are always going to have those just horrible accidents from like 15th back.
Yeah. I don't understand it, man. But, it is what it is. I just, honestly, I think that she needs to make that move. She's got the sponsorship.
That's not an issue at all. But
no.
Where does she go? Like, what would be like the most viable option? The 98?
Depends on if Monster wants to pay for Riley to have another year. But that's the thing that I want to talk about. Riley, he might be etching closer to a win here soon.
Riley is putting together a lot of consistency.
Yeah.
This right here, yeah, that's it exactly. You got like 6 guys who are consistently going to perform very well. and then like it's just the rest of the field. It's like they're probably going to crash out. The Onion, he's got a lot more experience than Haley does. And Haley literally got caught up in a wreck that she was no part of. She just had nowhere to go. And that happens way more often. I have still yet to see Haley make a stupid decision and take herself out of a race.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I'm not saying she's not made a dumb decision whatsoever. She just gets caught up in other people's dumb decisions, and that's just because of her truck's equipment.
So what we're going to do, proud to announce at Left Turn Colt, we're going to start a GoFundMe to buy Haley Deegan a better ride in the Xfinity Series. So everybody wants to donate. I'll drop the link here in a little bit.
Yeah, man. Donate.
Justice for Haley.
Yeah. So while we're here, though, talking about Haley, let's bring in Haley's #1 fan.
Big stan of Haley right here.
We were just talking about why it is that she struggles. Jennifer Jo Cobb, she can't run any laps. She can't even race.
I feel like we can't compare.
Oh, we can.
Jo
Jennifer's
Cobb.
here. Haley's here. That's just the truth. There's nothing else to it.
Now Cooper's smoking what everybody else is smoking.
Yeah, that's BFT #2 of the night. Damn.
Oh yeah, how's it?
We'll get into that. We'll get into that. We'll get into that later.
All right,
we
go
got
for
that
it.
covered.
Yeah. But yeah, so the
She's
truck
not good
race.
because she's not Brian. That's why. That's why she's always got bad luck. Brian Deegan's the man. Brian Deegan is God.
Why do we Brian? I'd
Yeah,
like to
big
see
Brian.
Brian out there.
Brian would be like Travis Pastrana, bro. He'd wheel the shit out of that car.
Travis
into a
didn't
wall.
really will much, to be honest with you, pal. So Haley Deegan continues to struggle. You know who doesn't struggle in the truck series? John Hunter Nemechek.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. No.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful paint scheme. Not a
Hold on,
throwback.
wait, hold on. I do. So it is easy to avoid being in crashes when you're 10 seconds off the pace. I will say that. Like, it is really easy to stay clean if you're not within like half a mile of any other trucks because you're down on the apron.
Remember that Bristol race where she didn't want to start in parks, so she refused to race?
Yeah.
Let's give a giant middle finger to that fan.
Dude,
during that-
Hocevar is a fucking
Oh.
animal right now. Oh my god.
Oh, Barb, did you hear he finally got arrested?
They arrested the fan.
Yeah, they caught the fan and put him in jail.
Why would you jail somebody over that?
Or, well,
Why is he in jail? He threw a beer at a
well, I
truck.
didn't know. I don't know if they like put him in jail, but like security did catch him.
I mean, good.
Yeah.
I just want to say how much of a downgrade that was. It was like he went to jail. No, the security caught him.
Yeah,
He's
Paul
not in jail
Blart.
anymore.
Paul Blart got him.
I mean,
Chased him down on that Segway. He was
Dude
like,
got-
freeze.
dude got executed for throwing the beer can.
He went to the Darlington jail. It's just a porta potty. You have to stay there for
Yeah.
like 3 hours.
It's a porta
You know,
potty
that
that's
is
not been
exactly
cleaned.
like jail, actually. So fair point.
That's fair. Well, yeah, John Hunter Nemechek won. Fastest truck out there.
And I want to say this: people have been saying online that they need to bring back Victory Lane interviews. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so Cody and I have actually talked about this before, though.
This is an iconic moment that I vividly remember. Like, this
Yep.
is one of those core memories that stuck with me forever, is when Gordon's just getting pelted by beer cans because Junior got screwed over.
And bottles, because they allowed bottles in at that moment, because there was bottles busting, or maybe they didn't. I can't remember, but I just remember bottles busting.
Oh, yeah. I mean, people were throwing whole coolers and everything.
Yeah, man. Dude, he shouldn't have won.
You're right. You're right.
He shouldn't have won. Straight up. And you know what? It was bliss to me to see him not win again this weekend. That was great. Just kidding, Jeff.
No, I don't think they should bring back Victory Lane interviews because I think having them right there at the finish line just brings out the raw emotion to people.
But can I say this part? Okay, and this is not a dig at you in any way, but when we started this podcast, I mean, you've been in the NASCAR a lot more since we started the show. Do you think it's because you're a newer fan and that's what you're used to?
I think it might be. So I probably can't really say much, but I just think it's really cool to see them like having it at the finish line because you get to see the raw emotion. Especially, I want to bring an example with Ross Chastain when he won Dega. You saw that. Holy crap! I just snuck this out of the bag with this race.
But can I say this? I think that my argument for victory lane interviews is that you get to see that car roll into victory lane and get out, and they get to celebrate with their teams. And I mean, yeah, it's not the start finish line, but I just enjoy that more.
Yeah, because especially for like a first time winner, you know, you get to roll the victory lane for the first time ever and get that special interview, you know.
It's actually a top tier comment. Honestly, right there. That was a top tier comment.
But I wish someone would be like Cole Custer in Kentucky from 2020 and just drive the victory lane anyway. Say fuck TV.
I mean, the problem with that is that TV literally pays the bills. Personally, and I'm gonna be on a roll tonight with you, Jacob. I'll tell you, I love the idea of the victory lane interviews, but I don't care. Like, I don't care where we interview them because we only get 2.5 minutes worth of post-race coverage anyway, so it doesn't bother me. If we waited for them to get to victory lane for the interviews, we wouldn't even see it. It wouldn't even be on TV.
You know, it's almost like victory lane interviews don't even matter because what we look for is the guy that finished second. That's the one everyone wants to see because you want to see that raw emotion from that person that's like, I got fucked or my car wasn't that good, like Willie B. Of course, seeing Joey yesterday, everybody was like, you know, whatever, cool. But everyone wanted to cut to Willie. You want to know what Willie's thinking.
And that's the thing, too. I think that's why I like victory lane interviews so much because the time it takes for them to get to victory lane, most of the time, they're interviewing people right then. It's showing the car pulling in and they're interviewing those guys. They get interviewed before the winner. And I mean, I feel like there's just better memories. Like, for instance, last night I watched the Bristol race where Carl Edwards wrecked Kyle Busch. Sorry, Dalton.
Fuck that race.
You know, they interviewed Kyle, and Kyle was like, you know, he ran his mouth, and then Carl got out, and he got to hear what Kyle said, and then he said, you know, he's done it to me before, and I had to ask myself, you know, would he do it to me? And I know the answer, so I took him out. And to me, I just enjoy that. So I think victory lane interviews are the move, but the newer fans like the finish line interviews.
Can I just so I'm gonna hit you the same way that you hit Parv with asking, like to pull it out of your brain. Why? Like, why do you even care if it's in victory lane or not? Like, what about them being in victory lane really makes a difference in between being like straight out of the burnout?
I like the aspect of
Is it the aesthetic?
Yeah, 100%. And I've grew up and I've seen the victory lane interview and I've seen the start finish line interview. And I'll be straight up. I mean, when they did the start finish line interviews, when they started that out, I remember I was like, "What the hell is this shit?" You know, I was like, "What is this? Why is this in the victory lane?" But I've watched both of them, and I like the victory lane more. If the start finish line provided for me what I think it should, I would say, you know, keep it. But I honestly think the start finish line interviews aren't as good as victory lane. That's just me. That's just my opinion.
Should we just move victory lane to the start finish line like
Martinsville?
You know how Martinsville does it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, it's so awkward to me. You know, and I understand TV does make the money, but it's so awkward to me because the crew has to run from pit road. Okay, let's say you're at Auto Club. The crew, if you want to see the crew celebrate with their driver, they have to run from pit road all the way to the track. And it's just so awkward. It's so much easier for me to see them pull into victory lane. I mean, let's go back to when Kurt Busch won a few years
I love it
ago.
how you said it's easier for you to see that.
Yeah, it's easier for me to see that. Well, Kurt Busch, he won what was it that race he won? Was it Kentucky? I think it was Kentucky.
Yeah, it was Kentucky. I was there.
Where the crew piled on top of the car and they rode
Yeah.
into victory lane like the old school way. That's so badass. But you just don't get that. You get to drop and get out of his car.
I think I would be more for us having an official victory lane interview if we actually have post-race coverage instead of just like 7.5 minutes worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Like, we just interview the winner, maybe second place, and we're done.
Dude, that's it, and then it's off.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. I can count on two hands the amount of times they've missed interviews that I've wanted to see. There's been people place 4th, 5th, and they just skip over it because
Justin Haley, who finished 4th yesterday.
Yeah, they just skipped over it. Never even touched on it.
Yep.
I remember back in the day, we used to always get like the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
It was the top 6. They would interview the top 6. I remember that because I would count. I would sit there and count how many drivers they interviewed.
This is a good point. This is a really good point. But that TV time is more valuable than the audio radio time. And I mean, I love MRN. MRN does an incredible like race all day long. MRN's coverage is even better than the TV. But we got to have like interesting TV.
Here's my problem. I don't care what you guys say. Fox's pre-race is just cringy as hell. I can't stand watching it. We put more time into that more than the post-race, and that just doesn't sit right with me.
Well, I mean, that time, like on Fox, is like once a race is over, that's prime time, and NASCAR just can't bleed over into that. Now, honestly, what they should do is the way they used to do it, where it would go over to like when ESPN covered races. Remember, it would go over to ESPN2 for the post race.
Yeah,
They still do it. Watch a bowl game.
Yeah,
You want to see the victory celebration? It's like, hey, go to ESPN like news or something, and like go watch your team celebrate, whatever.
When we move back to NBC late this year, like they'll do that. Like if they're on main NBC, they'll continue
NBCSN's gone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So they can't do it now.
Yeah.
They can't.
But if USA cuts it and they send it over to NBC, you can do that. And
They wouldn't send it
NBC's
over
got
to NBC on a Sunday night.
They're going
That's
to be
true,
playing
because
Law
there's
and Order,
fucking
criminals, victims, STV, STD,
Sunday
GX.
night football.
Yeah.
When they get September and October, they're definitely going to focus on the Sunday night.
USA's going to be playing like marathon episodes of Burn Notice after the race, so we can't watch them there.
Burn Notice and Psych.
Yeah.
Shout out Psych one good time.
White Collar.
Yeah. White Collar.
NCIS.
Or
Monk.
Fast and Furious 5.
Yeah, no, I love XM's coverage and the fact that they do like the in-depth interviews, but I want to see them. I want Fox or NBC to be doing these.
Exactly.
I mean, if USA does it, they'll have a fan of me for life. I'll watch any show they put on. But
Do you think that they'll have do you think they'll go above and beyond the way like TNT used to? And
not now. I mean, it's just such a different world now, man.
I miss TNT, bro.
Dude, the other night I saw that a TV channel made room for the Emoji Movie, and that's when I lost all hope.
that movie is not bad.
What?
Okay.
That's not a bad movie.
You know what's not a bad movie? Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness.
Yes, it's fucking terrible.
Parv, give us a spoiler right now on there. Let's
Please
go.
I'll give you a spoiler on there that I'm
Please
so
don't.
fucking mad about.
Don't.
Tune in if you want
Hey,
some spoilers.
Hey, it's a good movie. It's a very good movie.
It's the best.
I just said it's shitty because of some stuff, but like it's a good movie.
It's
Wanda
the best
dies.
Marvel movie.
Give it to me all the time. I'll take it forever.
Wanda dies.
So who has the best throwback?
I vote Ross Chastain's Coca-Cola Chevrolet.
The truck series.
Truck
Bro, the truck series. What
Oh,
are you
Truck
doing?
Series? Shit, I'm sorry.
Matty D,
Matty D.
hands down.
I disagree.
Who?
Spencer Boyd.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, we agree.
It's a
Shout
close
out-
tie right
shout
there,
out
but I favor Sterling more than I do. So
Dude, that car that Spencer showed, the Hawaiian
the
punch
real
car,
one?
the real one, man, looked so good. It was such a beautiful car. Han Solo dies. Days of Thunder is an all-time great.
Days of Thunder sucks.
Cody, you're just sucking ass tonight.
That was a joke. I know that was a
That
joke.
was a joke, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Everybody's doing a good job except for Cody.
Yeah.
Parv,
Everybody's attacked me today.
what was your favorite throwback?
I like Matty D's.
The Sterling Marlin Coors.
Ain't nothing beats that silver bullet, man.
Beautiful, dude. It looks so good.
I think there's a vibrator that's called that. Pretty sure there's a vibrator called the Silver Bullet.
Is it
Can
in
I
the
s-
shape of a train?
Can I ask what the fuck is this background behind us?
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
It's.
Hold on.
What
It's
the
extremely
hell?
pixelated. Dell Jr. Wicked Witch of the East.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It is
Dell
the East.
Jr. We had this last year as well. This
Yeah.
one can't be beat. This is a good backdrop. Yeah, Spencer Boyd. There is.
Can you imagine coming home and you're just like, hey baby, got you the silver bullet. Like, God damn.
My man, I hope that she watches this show. Not for you, but for my pleasure, because that's hilarious.
Your pleasure.
Your pleasure.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Shit.
My pleasure.
If you had a
I'm
silver
the-
bullet,
I'm
it
the
would
fact-
be for your pleasure.
Do you
I
want?
meant the fact, I don't know how she's going to respond to that. Maybe let's have that.
Do you want Mark to send you the silver bullet?
That's what we do. Yeah.
Dude, we're wild, man. It's late night. It's late night left turn call.
What up, Big Motor Small Blade? Check those guys out.
Mark out here wild.
Mark, Turnpike, you gotta step it up. Mark's beating you right now
Mark
for the
is
best
beating
comments.
you. Yeah.
I knew there was a silver bullet, but anyway.
I'm wanting to know what
LTC
this
is
looks
rigged
like,
for
though.
her
I'm going to look it
pleasure.
up
Hell
real
yeah.
quick.
Pow pow.
Silver bullet vibrator. Let's look this up real fast.
Go on Amazon. Amazon's got everything, bro.
Amazon? Can you
Right up.
buy that on Amazon?
You can buy
Anyway,
fucking
I
vibrators
am
at
the
Walmart
Amazon,
now.
bro.
Dude, I know. Isn't that awkward? Imagine
Oh, there
having to be
is.
the employee that like has to go and unlock that box because
It's
they're like
awesome.
locked
straight
away.
up, bro.
It's called the Silver Bullet 2.0.
Oh fuck.
The-
Fuck.
the first thing that I seen was the original 80s movie with Gary Busey about the werewolf.
I found it.
Straight up.
Why
bro.
would you show it?
There it is. Yeah.
Why-
Nice, Dalton.
Why would-
Demonetization right here. No money.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
us.
God, man. What's
That's
next?
a good movie,
Cody?
Jacob.
That is
Hey,
a great movie.
we gonna talk
Bro.
Gary Busey for 5 minutes?
Nah,
I'd
bro.
rather not, to be honest.
yeah, Gary
So the
Busey's
Xfinity
great.
series.
We did go Xfinity racing. There's not really a whole lot to talk about when it comes to the Xfinity series, other than it was all Gator all day.
Yeah, dude.
What's his
It
name,
was-
Parv?
Alligator.
Yep.
His yards. No, what's great, what's cool is at the very beginning of the race is he had to start at the back because he had to get a new battery, right?
Yeah,
guess what?
You are correct. Yeah.
You are
And
correct.
guess what? He came back and he won that race. Not after though, with a little bit of Gregson dominance in the first two stages.
JRM dominance, really.
Can we talk about John Hunter Nemechek finishing fourth with Sam Hunt
Dude,
Racing?
every time he's in that
yeah.
car, he's made that car competitive.
Insane.
Honestly,
Insane.
I can kind of I could foresee him moving up to the Xfinity series and going racing with Sam.
Yeah, man. I mean, if they keep getting that equipment, I mean, he's got a shot at it.
Now,
But
the question is, though, do you think that that's like a Joe Gibbs beefed up car?
Oh yeah, 100%. Anytime anybody else sets foot in that car, it's lucky to finish top 20.
Or is that just proving that John Hunter's actually a really good driver?
John Hunter is a great driver, fantastic driver. I don't know if Sam Hunt. I
Lest
could be
we
wrong.
not forget that he was at one point in the Cup.
Now,
Driving
what's-
that 38 car.
Okay, I've got to ask because I'm, newer with John Hunter. Did he step down or did he not get a ride? Because they keep saying he stepped down to the truck to go win some championships. But
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did. Yeah.
so he stepped down himself. He didn't lose his ride.
He could have probably stayed in
Well-
the 38 for Front Row Motorsports, but I don't think
Yeah.
it would have benefited him any.
No.
Okay.
I think he made the right decision. doing
The
that.
Yeah, without
the
a doubt.
34 car gets the money in front row. That's just the way
Shout
that's
out
always
waffle
been.
memes and cursed movie edits.
I love that. There is a name that stands out to me in this top 10, and that's the guy who finished third, Riley Herbst. What the
Oh,
hell?
Riley.
Why does that
Big
stand
Riley.
out?
Okay, Riley's coming on. Like he
Yeah,
is-
that's what I'm saying. Why does it
Riley's
stand
been
out?
on.
to
What are you
now?
talking about?
Like
Bro,
he's put together like three consecutive races. Like have been great
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, I mean, is he getting closer to a win? That's my question.
No,
Yes.
he's getting
No.
closer to like a second place finish, but not a win.
Do you think he's
No.
the Hemrick of this year?
Who?
The
No.
Hemrick of this year?
Absolutely not.
No.
There's no way, bro. Hey, Hemrick at least finish races.
Oh, shit.
Jordan.
Oh man, I don't know. What if? I mean, did any of us think that Hemrick was going to win the championship last year?
Yeah, Cody.
I did. I specifically called it on the show.
I
Kendall
remember it.
did.
Remember when Cooper was not on the show during that time here? Not on the show.
Not on the show. Okay, way to
Jesus,
fucking goddamn
yeah.
break the goddamn
You-
fourth wall there,
You know the
Parv.
rats
Jesus.
back, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Remember when Parv said he wasn't going to Nashville race?
Shit.
Hey, Parv wants to change it now. Now he wants to go to the Coke 600 and not Nashville. What's that about?
We took care of that earlier.
Parv. Oh, he hit you with the eye roll.
Marv, you can just borrow my neck fan. You'll be fine.
The dirty ass Dalton neck fan. Hell yeah.
Dude, that's a Twitter celebrity. That's the equivalent of buying someone's bathwater.
Chase Elliott's bad water.
Hey,
If-
speaking of Chase Elliott, damn, he ran a good Xfinity
On-
race.
But Jordan.
DNF.
I would buy
No,
it.
that's
That's a
crazy.
fucking
That's
DNS.
crazy because, like, what?
If-
Larson's got 5 this year, too. But
Five
damn,
what?
DNFs.
No, that was a
Maybe
DNS.
you should-
Did not
ma-
start.
Yeah, Chase wasn't even able to. Yeah,
I think
you
it's a
can't.
DNF. Yes.
No, you can't
Well,
blame Chase for the weather, but okay. And for what it's worth, yeah, if Chase Elliott sold bathwater online, I would buy it.
Oh, just so we all know, the wheelman Kyle Weatherman did finish 12th. I just wanted to point that out.
I appreciate that.
thanks.
Shout out Weatherman one time.
Yeah.
So there is
It's
one
all right.
thing before we do talk about like the best throwback. I think he will. Yeah. But I think it'll come at some place where it's like he wins through some like voodoo. You know what I mean?
He's going to win
Like-
Texas.
Like he's gonna finish second, but the winner's gonna get like DQ'd. Like it's gonna be something like that. But before we get into that, can we talk about that 51?
Oh, man.
Dude, ran such an incredible race all day long, all day. Coming around turn 3 and 4, we zoom out and I see like, okay, it's clear who's winning. Like Justin's got it. But then in the back, you just see that beautiful Dale Senior throwback. And he's in the wall.
Sad.
Was it his fault?
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. I think it was just a racing incident. Ah, man.
He was
I feel
responsible for
bad.
the Top 5 finish, man.
Yeah, I know, dude. And I feel so bad for him.
I feel
I did.
sorry for Steve Cards more though.
I would buy Chase Elliott bathwater.
Of course you would.
I'll say it again.
You would drink it too.
I don't know if I'd drink it.
Fuck.
Yeah, you would.
Gargle it. Gargle.
Do you know who played it smart on that last restart? Tyler Reddick. Played it so damn safe, dude. And he looks so sharp.
Until he ate the wall.
He looks so good, bro.
Dude, Tyler always looks good, man. And then he ends up in second place.
Wait, so what was the team that he ran for on Saturday?
Oh.
It was
Our Motorsports.
was it Hour?
Was
I didn't
it
think
Hour?
he ran for
I don't
Hour.
I don't
it was
think it was
Hour.
our.
Oh, it was the
No.
40. It wasn't the 48 car. Was it the 48
It was a
car?
48 car.
It was
I'll
48.
tell you,
Oh,
this would
God.
make a really good NASCAR podcast if we knew what the hell we were talking about.
I know, but who is that?
I was
He's
gonna
running
say-
again too. He's got I think he's got 2 more. I think he's got
Yeah.
Texas and something else.
I was gonna say whatever that team is, he about gave them their best finish ever.
Big Machine Racing.
Big
Big
Machine
Machine
Race.
Rain. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking of last year for some reason.
Big Machine Racing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's who Natalie Decker ran for last year a little bit, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, so Tyler Reddick about gave them their best ever finish last Saturday before he hit the wall.
Yeah.
Before you hit the wall.
But of course he's got more opportunities for that here in a couple weeks.
At least he didn't finish second.
Now there is something to note from this race. Not Raleigh, dear God. Sam.
Yeah.
Sam has another top 5.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, so that puts him in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 races. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I lied. He has 4 top 5s in the last 5 starts.
Sam's getting closer to a win.
Nah.
Yeah, he'll back into one.
He's not going to back into it. He's going to dominate.
Michael Annette was better in the one.
Yeah, he was.
I'm a big Ty Gibbs supporter, so I would have to agree with Cooper and Dalton here.
Thanks.
Michael Annette wasn't a punk.
I also
Same here.
agree with
Straight up.
I agree with them.
Yeah, Jacob, you're on your own, pal.
Yeah.
What's
Sam Mayer's average, bro.
No, he's
Yeah.
mid.
Top 5.
He's mid.
He's average,
He's
bro.
mid.
He's mid. He's mid. Top 5.
Shit, I could finish top 5 if I was in that one car. Sam Mayer ain't shit, really.
Dude, you're out of your mind.
Damn straight.
You would
damn
go
straight.
into the grandstands if you were in a car. Like, and any of us.
I got
would.
too much downforce, baby. My car's stuck to the damn ground like it's glue.
I mean,
See,
I
the reason why he goes out at those odds is because Vegas knows he's not likely to win.
Sam Mayer is like when you're walking and you step on that gum and you're like, ew, get this shit off my shoe. That's
But
Sam
it's
Mayer.
still
bro.
there. It's
Yeah,
still there.
and it just
all
doesn't
day.
go away, and you can still feel
No.
the stick on the ground. Like
It's
I
like
wouldn't
stepping in
shove-
dog No, it's like stepping in dog shit.
You
Yeah, I
all
wouldn't
are
shove
that
such
ever
haters
washes
on
off.
Sam. Such
I
haters
mean,
on
you know-
Sam.
I wouldn't shove my
Hey.
opponent with the helmet on.
I believe Sam Mayer stand number 1 over here is gonna wear his fucking bacon outfit.
He
on.
does.
We'll get to that eventually.
He
We'll get
does.
to that
He does.
eventually.
all right.
Sam is
Definitely
a
ain't
dog.
me. I don't
So,
lose. I ain't Sam Mayer.
Who had the best throwback of the Xfinity race?
Ty
Sam
Gibbs.
Mayer?
Justin Allgaier.
They would
I
say
loved
Riley Herbst because he's a Ford.
I lo-
I love that Kurt Busch throwback. Fuckhead.
This is true. Sam has been straight cash for a top 5 pick.
Sam had.
The day
the
I
best
put money on
throwback.
Sam Mayer's the day that I'll
You think
fucking
Sam had the
goddamn-
best throwback? Actually,
Yeah, dude. That was a good looking car.
so I loved Clement's throwback, obviously, but you have to give it to Justin because Junior, is the one who did
Out of
Allen's.
any of those cars, you pick Sam Mayer.
Yeah, it's a beautiful car. Are you shitting on the old school number 1?
Absolutely. Compared to 2 senior cars, every day.
Jacob, you need to get Sam Mayer close.
Senior's overdone. Senior's overdone. It's an overdone.
Be
throwback.
overdone. That's
We'll
fine.
see. My
No,
favorite's
cars are
not. My favorite's not a Dell throwback.
Cody hates me right now.
My favorite
It's
paint scheme.
overdone. How many times? There was 2 fucking cars. It was.
We could have Dell senior schemes where just the entire field is in senior schemes and it's not overdone. Oh my god.
My favorite
I
goes to
want-
Ty Gibbs. I just really enjoyed the flashback interstate battery scheme.
Yes, sir.
I had to think back of what his scheme was because I didn't pay attention.
Yeah,
to it.
and how often did we see Ty Gibbs on Saturday?
Not very
Never.
often.
At the beginning, and then that was
Yeah.
it.
That's weird. Yeah, that's true.
They put the money in the Sam Hunt Racing, so he couldn't go fast.
Do you think there was another battery company that paid off Fox to not show Interstate? Like
Duracell.
Duracell. They're
Who
like,
was the one? Who was running the fucking matte black car for Gibbs? Who was
John
that?
Nemechek.
Yeah, it was. It was Matt
That was
Black.
that was a throwback to Cowboys' test car a couple years ago.
Wasn't that Ryan Truex?
It was Ryan Truex. You are right. Thank you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah,
John.
it wasn't
Oh,
John.
in the 18.
shit. Yeah.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Dalton, do you even watch NASCAR, dude?
I guess I don't.
I give it to that one. I give it to Ryan Truex. Big Ryan Truex guy.
I just remember because that was the car I seen destroying Jeremy Clements. I just think Sam had the best one. Rick Mass throwback. Old school.
Anyways,
Give us a stat on Rick.
Rick Mass. He's on
Give us a
Twitter.
stat.
He's
Give me
on
a
Twitter.
stat.
What
Give me
what
some.
more do you need?
What
He's
more do
on
you need?
Twitter.
He's on Twitter. Rick
He's
Mass
like,
is the man.
yeah, he's like in his 70s and he's just cranking out memes.
You know who else is on Twitter? Alex Jones. We're not talking about them.
Is he back? Is he back on Twitter?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Did
We need
Elon
Alex
let him
Jones on
in?
LTC.
Honestly, I'm not opposed to that idea.
Hey, what do you think about the Cup Series race? Well, let me be honest with you.
The lizard people are controlling NASCAR, and I cannot stress it enough. Don't drink the water.
let me tell you something, brother.
That's the wrong guy, guy.
Yeah, I'm not Hulk Hogan, Parv.
Oh, what?
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Oh man. This is a good question.
Any Wood Brothers scheme? Because the 21's the best. I fucking love it. Ford is good. Martin's schemes are good too.
Harrison Burton's the problem with that 21 car. It's always Harrison. It's not the Woods brothers. It's not Ford. It's the person who's driving that damn car.
Cole Custer's the best Stewart Haas racing car.
Okay, all right.
I love it how Jacob, like the voice we use to make fun of Jacob is like a 78-year-old farmer.
Yeah, it's not even fucking close. And first of all right, let's just get this out of the way now. The only reason that Cooper won that bet was because Martin Truex Jr. lost it. That's the only fucking reason.
No.
Cole
Cole
Custer
was
doesn't know
in
what's
eighth.
straight and left.
Bro, Cole was 8th. I don't know
So
what
are
you're
we
talking
going straight into this one?
Dude, Eric was fucking top 10 the whole day.
Bro, it didn't matter.
He
Cole
was
was
top
8th.
5 for a
Off a-
while.
Eric was like
Off a pit
19th when
stop.
Cole was 8th, man.
Off a pit stop. One.
No,
Off
bro.
a pit stop. It was a pit stop.
Pit strategy, whatever. Hey, man, you're an Alex Bowman fan. What the fuck? What's your fucking point?
What does that have to do with
He
this?
leads a fucking lap and wins the race, and woo, let's fucking go. But Cole does pit
Good.
strategy, and we're going to shit on Cole.
Absolutely, every fucking day, because Cole's not the driver that Eric is.
Cole is
Bro,
washed, and
I'm
he's
sorry,
only been in
Cole-
the.
Cole ain't washed.
What the
Cole
fuck
was
are
never
you
even
talking
fucking.
about? Cole is not fucking washed,
Cole never got in the damn shower, brother. Cole's never been wet.
bro. Out of your mind. The fact is, I was going
What's
to
the
win
fact?
the bet, and then Martin Truex
That's
Jr.
wrong.
That's not
No.
wrong. Did you get your money?
MTJ just had some bad
Did you
luck.
get
That's
your
just a
money for the
racing
top
incident.
10 bet? Did you get your
Huh?
money for the top 10 bet? No, because he finished 11th. Because I checked.
I don't know.
Yeah.
My
okay.
dream
Point
throwback is Carl Edwards Affleck scheme.
It'll never happen though. That's the only
Okay.
thing.
My dream throwback, and this is why I hate Eminem's leaving at the end of the season. I desperately wanted an Elliott Sadler 2003 Eminem's throwback.
Mm.
Oh, what's Parv good?
Oh, the Kurt Busch Superman.
I did not see that one ever. When was that?
Or we could just do, maybe do this.
Yeah, thanks for answering my question. You ass. Oh, I love that one.
Or maybe we could.
He doesn't even. He probably didn't even know that was Kurt Busch that drove that car.
Or maybe
Probably
this.
not. Viva Viagra.
No, it's not Viagra. It's Pfizer.
It's owned by Viagra. Same thing.
Shh.
Pain.
Dude, that scheme goes so hard.
Thank you. Thanks,
Rumor
Throwback.
has it, if you have that car on your shelf, you can't get COVID.
That's
Well,
true.
guess what?
Alex Jones is a conspiracy theorist.
Guess what, Cody?
What?
I had COVID.
You didn't have that car close enough to you. Dalton didn't win,
No,
Junior.
no, I picked Larson. He
Yep.
blew a friggin'
Where's
motor.
your Four Loco at, Dalton?
Well,
Oh,
actually,
don't even.
no.
Nope. No
I went
excuse.
back and I went back and listened today, and you told me that Kyle had to win for me to drink a Four Loko, and he didn't even win. So
Yeah, and then we covered our asses when we said that and said it was just based on place differential about 3 minutes later.
We did.
That is
I don't remember that.
completely true. Because me and Coop made the same bet as you all.
I think
Yeah.
Jacob needs to hop on Amazon tonight on stream and order his bacon outfit.
I'm gonna wear the bacon outfit. You just tell me the race to wear it. I'm gonna interview Eric in the bacon outfit.
no, Nashville, Parv tuxedo and Jacob Bacon. And
Marv's not going to Nashville, remember?
We're gonna force him to go.
Anyway, so I guess oh god, no. Anyway, so
No.
here's what we're doing. We're gonna talk about our new favorite throwback for the Xfinity race.
Oh God!
Our new favorite. What now?
Throwback in the Xfinity race.
Fuck.
Who's your favorite throwback from the Xfinity race?
Oh, I said it before. Sam Mayer.
Oh, did everybody answer that?
We did.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
said it,
Oh. Okay. That was just my segue to get away from that comment.
So,
Mayor.
so we've got the Cup Series.
Yeah. So how do y'all want to tackle this one? Do you want to go?
Joey starts the poll. Joey finishes. That's all that matters. Joey got some
All right,
big
and we'll
dub,
see
big
you guys
money.
next week.
Did you pick Joey Coop? I can't remember if you picked him.
I didn't. I picked MTJ.
Who won this week between us all?
I
No
actually
one.
don't-
No one picked Joey.
I don't even remember who I picked.
I think
I had
wait,
Blaney.
I thought you picked Almirola Cooper.
He was my
No,
under.
underdog.
Are you sure? I thought that was your main pick.
No,
Bro,
I was fucking
I don't
around
even
earlier in the
remember.
show and said Eric was, but no, it was actually Martin. Martin was my real one.
I don't remember who I picked.
You said Kyle Busch.
I did have Kyle Busch. Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
had
I
Larson.
don't remember who Jacob had.
I don't either, man. I was trying to think. I was trying to think of that.
I
the
think
other
you
day.
said Kevin.
I don't think so. I don't think I
Well,
said Kevin.
I'll go back and look at the episode and see who wins.
Yes, sir. Big bucks. Big
Because
bucks.
I
Joey
don't
was
think
plus 800 yesterday.
I don't think any of our underdogs won because no
Hey,
one
who won
had.
Dover?
It's
Who
been
won
a
over
week.
me?
It's been a week.
He swept.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Okay. All right. So if we look at the leaderboard right now, it's been a while since we last updated this. So Parv is still leading with 4 wins.
Poor guy. I'm sorry.
Cody, Cooper, and Jacob are tied for second with. No, excuse me. Cody is second with 3 wins. Cooper and Jacob are tied for third with 2, and I'm dead freaking last, baby. Let's go.
How many points you got, Dalton?
Uno.
Nice. Just like the amount of championships that Kyle Busch has.
Dude, Kevin Harvick
bitch.
back-to-back champion.
Nope.
Bro. you
Roush
can't
will never be
deny it.
back.
Bro, you're out of your mind. They were back riding the Kyle Busch this past weekend.
Keselowski sucks horse dick.
Dude, his fucking tire blew. His tire blew.
Roush
Doesn't
is
matter.
back.
Yeah, that's what happened to Martin too. Martin lost his car, and I believe that overrated Custer got, a little scrapped
Hey
up.
man,
Yeah, because Keselowski can drive a fucking car.
hey
I
man,
guess
Roush is back.
I guess it's Tom. Weekly segment.
All right, here we go. Roush is
Can we-
back, baby.
I was gonna say
All
yeah.
right, listen up. Here we go. All right, so this weekend wasn't exactly what I had
Hello?
planned for Roush, but RF.
Oh,
Yep.
Junior is the best person ever.
Did you just answer the fucking phone? We're not paused because of Junior's comment. You just
No, I-
answered the phone mid Roush's back baby segment.
That was a joke. I didn't actually answer the phone.
Did
I
y'all
just did
see
that.
his face while you were paused?
Listen, anyways,
That was
here
a
we
joke.
go. We had Chris Buescher with the Matt Kenseth throwback. We had Brad Keselowski with that Viagra throwback. And let me tell you, man, it looked really, really good until lap 1. Chase Elliott turned Brad. Here he goes. He hits the wall. And then all of a sudden, Brad loses it again and takes out Kyle Busch. Listen, his tire blew. It happens. But the best thing that we got to remember here is that Roush is, in fact, back. In a segment.
Where's your
Brad
Roush
Keselowski
at?
Brad Keselowski had a hard day, and it lasted more than 4 hours.
He did. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know.
Do you think if Brad wrecked, he could have pulled his car all the way into the garage?
Yeah, try doing it on 3 wheels.
Nah, I think that's an excuse, bro.
No.
I think it definitely was an excuse. That was
Straight up.
definitely just a middle finger to Nat. No, it was a middle finger for
No,
him almost
was.
running
Get
people
the
over.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Don't act like he didn't fucking do that on
Okay, I'm gonna go break
purpose.
the wheel off your fucking car. See if you can drive back to the garage. How about that?
He did that as a middle finger to NASCAR because he almost fucking ran over
The
people last
only
year taking
reason-
that.
The only
Okay,
reason
make up your fucking mind on what you like and what you don't. Okay, you're acting like that Kyle almost murdered 9 people in the garage last year, and you're mad at him this year for not running over anybody. Make up your fucking mind. You people are pussies, I swear.
So Kyle Busch was definitely given a middle finger to NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm gonna
last
go
year.
for this bad fucking take that you guys are bringing.
dude, it's not a bad fucking take at all, man.
We know that Kyle Busch, he did that on purpose. He fucking parked
No,
there
he
because
did not.
He said he couldn't steer the car because he didn't want to get
No
fined
shit,
like
he's got
last
3
time.
fucking
He
wheels
didn't
on
want to
the
get
floor.
fined, Dalton. He didn't want to get fined.
Y'all
He got fined last time.
Well, yeah, no shit, because he about murdered 9 people in the garage last year.
Okay, let's
Right.
go back 3 minutes ago. Dalton said you act like he almost murdered 9 people in the garage last year. And then we come to this, and he said he almost murdered 9 people in the garage this year. Dalton is a sociopath.
Yeah,
He
Listen,
is a serial killer.
Listen, last year was stupid, okay? That deserved a fine. But this year, people going for his head for that.
do you not see why he did that as a fuck you to NASCAR for last year? It was
No.
you know what? I'm not even gonna drive through here kind of thing. Like that's exactly what it
Facts.
was. He did that on
Facts.
purpose. And I'll tell you how I know that he
God.
fucking did that on purpose, because that's the same fucking shit that I would do. That's the same shit I would do. I would park my fucking car there and I'd be like, oh, I don't want to get fined again. That's
You're out of
exactly
your
the same
mind.
shit I would do.
They're probably going to fight him again either way, so.
Good.
So,
Dalton, you act like you have to pay his
Well-
fucking fine.
Well,
Dalton,
I will pay for his fine if they fine him for that shit.
Dalton,
I
I am
swear to God.
Dalton, I am
I've never seen
sorry.
him get that
Oh,
mad.
Oh,
Mark's
next,
getting ready to disagree with you, man.
one more thing I want to say. One thing I want to say before Power Talks. Fuck Clint Boyer, by the way, for the comments he made about that. That bitch can't even drive on 4 wheels with his arm wasn't itching. So there you have that.
You know what? I agree with Clint.
Fuck Clint Boyer.
Dude,
He can't drive a car either.
So,
Like
JJ
I said,
Yeagley
Clint-
can.
at least, you know,
Like I said-
at least
JJ
he's
could.
pulling to the garage. That's all
Like
I'm saying.
Like
At
I
least
said, Clint Boyer can't even drive on 4 wheels and his arm's not itching.
Whoa.
So-
Jeff Fuel in the car too.
Dalton, I am sorry, Dalton, to say this. I have to agree with the rest of them. In my mind, as how Kyle Busch is and sometimes how he acts, that was basically what I saw him doing in his mind. He's like, I don't want to get fined again, so I'm going to park my car before
He
I
wasn't
get
going
to
to
the
get
par-
fined. You
I mean,
bitch.
if he drove his car into the garage safely, he was not going to get fined. But him parking it there,
That's what he was trying to do, but he has 3 fucking wheels that work.
He did that to make a statement. There's
No,
like,
I
he
mean,
did not.
Denny had 3 wheels last week and still was able to get around, but
Alex Bowman, when he suffered Dale Jr. back in 2016, had the same damn problem, but nobody batted a fucking eye. Why? Because it's Alex Bowman. If
if
it's Kyle Busch, behead him. Find his ass. Find
if
his
he,
ass.
okay,
kill him.
listen. If he wasn't pissed off and being a baby, he would not have climbed out of his car and fucking like moped all the way over to his hauler.
Honestly, here's my argument, Dalton. I can run on 3 wheels in NASCAR Heat 5, so fucking Kyle should be able to as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
exactly.
great
Point
comparison.
proven.
fuck.
Point proven.
Great
What else?
compar-
What else can you
compare a
say?
video game to a goddamn real life. Great comparison, you bitch.
Dude, he's so fucking mad, bro.
I don't understand
just sick of
how
this
you
shit.
are defending like these actions. I'm not even attacking. I thought it
I
was
did
funny as
defend
shit.
it last year. I said he deserved a fine last year. This is not fine worthy, if that's what you're saying.
No one said that.
When did I say he deserved a fine? I just said that he fucking parked it there as a middle finger to NASCAR because of last year. If last year's didn't happen, he would have pulled on through that. But that was literally a fucking statement that he made. Parking in the same damn spot that he almost ran over 9 fucking people.
Okay, why would he be worried about that from last year, honestly?
Because Kyle Busch, in his head, he's a fucking child. That's the way he always is. He's a petty little baby back bitch. And that's just how he's always fucking been.
Well, get the fuck over it, because it's been like that, and he's going to continue to be like that.
So point proven, and that's why he fucking did it. Point proven. Thank you for proving me right. Holy shit. Anyway.
Again, he had a broken tie rod. There was no way he's going to make it back to the garage, so fuck you. Yeah, exactly. Right here.
No, I would still care.
I'm still going to say the same fucking shit that I'm saying now.
I'm
still going to say
right.
that he did it because of what happened last year. It was just that it was a petty move, and I would do the same shit.
Whatever the fuck you say, you anti-Kyle Busch cock riders.
Listen, I'll die on the hill. Fuck Kyle Busch till I die.
Okay, well, fuck you too, bitch. I fucking hate you.
That's fine. At least I don't cry over everything and like bitch and complain like Kyle Busch does. Dude, exactly. I don't know like where the just the disagreement. I don't know how we could disagree on the fact that Kyle Busch parked there intentionally. Yeah, how many times, dude? I hate Kyle Busch.
He did not wreck him on purpose. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you are? Oh my! What? Are you serious?
If you're talking about Richmond 2008, that was a full accident.
That was the worst take that has ever been said on this fucking podcast.
If you're talking about Richmond 2008,
that fucking beat Parv. That
no,
beat Parv's
no,
worst take.
no,
that just
no.
took number one.
If you were talking about Richmond 2008, that was an accident. He got loose. You guys know that. You guys are just fucking haters.
Dude.
Yeah, fire Ben Bayshore. Let's go.
Dude, how in the hell are you that biased to sit there and say, are you going to say Kyle Busch when he crammed Ron Hornaday into the wall, that was an accident too? Whoops.
No, I did not say it was an accident. That was fine worthy too. I'm glad he got suspended for that shit. Honestly.
Yeah, dude. Him wrecking Jr. was not an accident. That was so on purpose. How?
Yes, it was.
How?
Are y'all gonna let me fucking speak first of all? Like, if you're just gonna keep on interrupting me, I'll fucking leave the stream. I swear to God.
Dude, get pissed. Get pissed. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
If you listen to the fucking podcast on the Dale Jr. Download, where they talk about that incident 10 years later, him and them both agreed that it was an accident. You saw Kyle get loose. You can see it on the replay, but Junior retaliated. Late that September, you got your wish. Junior said he owed his fans one, so there you go.
Disagree, dog. Disagree.
Fuck off.
Dude. Kyle has a history of throwing shit out. I don't understand how you're so fucking mad over him intentionally parking on pit road. He intentionally parked.
He did not. You don't know for sure.
Listen.
Yes, he did. Like, just say he did. Nobody's mad about it.
Listen,
he
was frustrated.
Make the corner.
He was frustrated and got out of the car.
I know, but he.
Thank you.
I know, but he still couldn't make the fucking corner.
I've never seen anybody get that mad over something.
Dalton started the animosity when he got bent out of shape over me calling out his little boy for being a petty bitch.
Hey, can I take a small break real quick? Hang on. Here, I have something to play.
Yeah.
Let's all smile. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
One last thing before we move on.
It's over, dog. It's over. We're moving on.
Nope.
What more can we add?
Shit. All right, I'm finishing this shit. I still believe that Kyle couldn't make the corner. Rouse will never be back. Brad Keselowski's family fucks horses. That's why he looks like one. Fire's been made short.
Oh, man.
I've said my piece.
I think that Kyle Busch is a child.
I've said my piece.
Thank you, Junior.
Hey,
You know,
we had more things happen on Sunday. Let's see, what do we have?
okay, let's start with stage 1 of the race, guys. How about this? We had the king himself, Richard Petty, in the booth.
Oh my god, terrible, awful. Ugh.
Terrible.
Okay, raise your hand if you enjoyed Richard Petty.
I'm gonna agree with Matt from Chairgaten. It was a lot like listening to a Joe Biden press conference. Not to be
No, it wasn't.
Nah, dude,
And
it was
you
Lou
can't-
Holtz. It was Lou Holtz
Okay.
2.0.
You can't fucking say not to be political and then say something like that. Richard Petty fucking nailed it. We have a
No.
steward of the sport who never goes into the fucking broadcast booth. He goes in there and he just gives us. Dude, I didn't give a damn about the race at that point. When Richard Petty was in there and he was just talking and telling his stories, that's all I wanted.
I couldn't understand it.
What do you mean? That's fucking bullshit, dude. He was so fucking easy to understand. Like anybody who's like, yeah, I didn't understand him, Joe Biden. No, that's a stupid fucking opinion. That's fucking stupid. Richard
not.
Petty.
Bobby
fucking
was the
killed
best
it
one in the
there.
booth.
No, Bobby. No, he wasn't. Richard
Yes, he-
Petty. No, he
What?
wasn't. No,
What?
Bobby gave such like that. That Was the worst take that has.
Bobby
Bobby just gave cliche like race analysis, sure. But Richard Petty was actually talking about what it was like to fucking race at Darlington in like the 60s.
What is this?
What did we do?
That's what you want to hear. It's
This is
throw-
true. Bill was really good. I liked Bill.
Throwback weekend. Richard Petty gave us throwback to his past.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is fine. That's fine. I just didn't like Richard
But
in the booth.
the whole like the mob mentality, dick riding, the whole I couldn't understand what he was saying. That shit is overplayed. Like he spoke fucking clear as day. Bottom line.
Nah, Chief.
God.
I'll leave it at that. Richard Petty
No,
did very well
no,
on stage.
I'm
one.
with you,
I
Petty.
personally enjoyed Richard Petty being in the booth. I
I
enjoyed
know
it
Why
a
people
lot.
just be fucking happy? That's my question.
I will not take slander for the
That's
king.
never happening, Jake.
Bro,
let's-
just be
let's-
fucking happy. Like
I want Brian Vickers to be the guest analyst for the All-Star race.
Here's
God.
my fucking point to Richard Petty. The dude's 84 years old. Enjoy him while you got him.
Amen.
He's still man enough to show up to the track. If you got a
Amen.
problem with Richard Petty commentating the race, do me a favor and shut the fuck up.
Don't watch it. Throwback weekend. Don't fucking watch it.
Straight up.
Bottom line.
Ooh, Calista wants Brian Vickers, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Mark's got it. There you go, Mark. Exactly. If you can't understand an old Southern man, you shouldn't be watching fucking NASCAR to begin with.
F1 was on. Watch that shit.
There you go. Amen. Amen. Ryan's getting wild.
What?
Buddy,
Ayo.
you've missed it, buddy. We have been throwing some haymakers tonight.
No, yeah.
Dalton was supposed to drink a Four Loko tonight, but he bitched out.
Just like his driver driving in the pit road.
So anyways, let's get on with the first stage, shall we? Please.
When
Good take,
did-
Jesse.
Larson was fucked in the second, right? It wasn't the first.
No,
He
it
was
wasn't
already
the
having
first.
issues.
He was having issues at the end of the first, and then second's where it came.
What was it that happened to him? Something. His car. Okay, I'm trying to recall this race in my head because I was driving down the interstate during this race. He ended up on pit road, right?
Yes, early.
And okay, so he spun out first, and then he pulled down to pit road, and that's when he didn't have power. I
He
believe.
spun out. No, he didn't spin out. He spun out Dover. He didn't spin out this time.
Mark, that might be my favorite comment of all time. He said, go listen to the frogs on F1.
I love F1, but that's a good take for tonight because we're not tolerating any Richard Petty slander.
No.
I'm not slandering the man. I just didn't like him in the booth.
I didn't either.
Look at this.
That's a fair. That's
It's
a fair.
just a good intake. Yeah, that's like
No.
a good insight.
Kyle Busch's family has been getting unnecessary ass hate this week.
Nobody's hating his family.
Dude.
Did you not see that late model driver? What the shit he said to Samantha?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, bro.
but
I got a
Dennis
lot of
isn't
connections
talking
with
about
that guy.
that.
That's my
Yeah.
best friend right there.
Dennis is just giving insight.
But Cooper, that is a good, like, okay, you said, hey, I'm just not a fan of Richard Petty doing it. It's just the people that were.
I literally, I'm not being a dick. I
No.
did not understand
And when
Richard
I said
Petty.
what I said,
didn't.
it wasn't towards you. It was
No,
towards
yeah.
the other people dragging
just
him,
think-
just dragging them.
The way it goes, it was Bobby and Bill are really tight. And then Petty's last. Has to be. Personally.
I
I thought Bill was fantastic, and I really liked listening to Bobby.
put
And Bobby
Bill-
was just like, he was excited. He was like, yeah, I got some races coming up. You know, we're going to Wilkesboro. Got some SRX. Like, he was telling a little bit more that he's like stepping out.
I put Bill first, Petty second, third.
Really? Bobby
I-
last.
I put.
I feel
Bill
like
fir-
Bobby was just basic and just
Yeah.
and that's no
Bobby
disrespect
was,
to
but that's
Bobby,
what we
but it's
needed.
just- not for Throwback Weekend. I don't want
Yeah.
Mike Joy 2 in the
That's true.
booth.
Listen,
Mike Joy was
Bill Elliott
confused
first.
yesterday. He didn't know the difference between Chris Bell and Martin Truex. He was,
He called.
I still don't know if it was a joke or not, but he called Ty Dillon Lee Petty, and he was like,
He
"Oh
did.
wait, no, that's." And I
he
couldn't
was
tell
like,
if that
I
was
love
a
seeing
joke
Lee
or
Petty.
not.
I mean Ty Dillon. Like, what the fuck? Mike Joy was on something yesterday.
That was pretty
How many
good.
times did you
I'll
see
tell
that
you
damn-
that I did not have this experience. I'll say it up front that he was an asshole.
How many times did we see his wreck yesterday? I counted at least 5.
Who's?
Richards.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, but that's just a part of it. Like, just
Damn, man, they showed it
replaying
so much though. Like they're like, look at his arms out the window. It's like, yeah, no shit. All right, why are we watching it again and again?
I just feel like for a throwback week, I mean, they've got to add like that little extra bit of like non current like race events. I mean, it's either we watch Richard Petty in that bad wreck a couple of times, or we watch like the 2-second lead that Joey Logano had.
I was so fucking mad at that last wreck in the third stage yesterday when they cut and they're doing interviews, and I'm like, there is fucking 12 to go, and we're watching an interview I don't give a shit about. Cut dry, basic as shit, and I'm like, we're missing a race right now. We're watching a stupid ass interview. Come on. I thought it was bad yesterday.
It's bad every single week. Like
I
I
mean-
have
my expectations for Fox's broadcast is already like so low that it's like
hard for me to be like, oh well, this was bad.
It's just disappointing, man. I mean, you hype up Throwback Weekend, and we're watching this fucking Fox Sports vintage FS1 stupid bullshit on the screen to transition to the next segment. Like,
I talked
get the
about
shit off. Like,
I talked about this finish earlier when I said that Darlington is a mid track, and this is the only memory that people actually have of the track.
Dalton.
Can we can we go back and talk about the battles this weekend, because we had some bets.
We did.
I do want to talk about that.
Good. Let's get heated again. Jacob, you're
I mean, we've already been
big
into
as
it,
shit.
Coop, but so Cooper Dalton and Cody had a bet.
It was a battle of the Kyles.
It was, and Cody won.
I did.
Kyle Busch was better than Kyle Larson yesterday.
Yeah.
Dalton, you got anything to say about it?
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I thought you picked Kyle Larson.
No, I had Kyle Busch.
Well, then Dalton.
No,
won.
it switched.
No, Kyle Larson
Larson
did not
finished
finish.
dead last.
No, Dalton wins.
Larson finished dead last. You dumb.
But Kyle made it to the garage, and that's all that matters.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
No,
His face, man. Oh.
Larson didn't make it. to
He's
the
so
garage.
defeated.
I won. I just want to note. I told you
Cody did
I
win.
told you last Monday, Dalton, that Kyle Larson would wreck out, and
I knew that Kyle
Wait.
Busch.
And if
That
Kyle Busch didn't
did
wreck
not
out,
count.
honestly, Kyle Busch could have probably won that race.
And Dalton and I had a battle this weekend in the fantasy, man. Me and him was going
Oh yeah,
hard.
fuck you, bitch.
Dude, took it. I took it, bro. That's all I could say. Listen, Dalton, you might as well pull for
System's
me,
rigged.
dude. I'm your only hope. I'm the hope for the South
Straight
Championship.
up.
I'm the
I will
hope for the
say that
South.
it is rigged from like because the league that me, Dalton, and Cody are in is the worst thing ever.
Dude,
Cody,
Not
Did
to
I-
put him on blast, but Nate, buddy, you are a terrible fantasy partner.
Cody-
He just disappears, bro.
Cody, can you
He doesn't even
explain?
show up.
Can you please explain to these fools that I've just had insanely good picks the past few weeks?
You have, yes, absolutely. And I mean, your team going in, you know, to this championship week, I guess we would say. Which one? But anyway, yeah, Jacob, you have done really well with your fantasy picks. I approve.
Dalton, go hug him.
Can I kill Jesse?
Sociopath. I'll say it again.
Now, Dakota, you forgot to add like the capital letters in between every single.
Roush is back.
Or else is bad.
Coop and me had a bet this weekend. I'm man enough to admit it. Coop won.
And honestly,
Eric was the second
shock
best
there.
Ford out there yesterday.
yeah, and I want to poke here as well. I'm gonna stand over here with Coop on this one and poke Jacob with a stick.
Why would you think that Cole Custer is going to perform better than Eric Almirola?
Yeah.
That's
Why?
who you picked.
Why?
That's who
Yeah.
you picked. You picked Cole to win the race. You said you had a weird feeling that night that Cole was
yeah,
going
it
to go out there and
was.
win the race.
Dude, it's like he was
That's
almost.
what you said.
It's like he was in
Wait,
the top 10
so-
before he wrecked. It's like it's coming
Dude,
back
off
to.
one fucking
my God.
stop.
Before that,
He was
he
there.
had been like back farther than
Oh,
20th.
he
He
was
was
dude,
never running.
He was in the top
20.
10 before he wrecked. It's like he was going to win the
Wait a
race.
One
second.
caution,
So,
Bro,
He
So,
bitched
Dalton-
out, Dakota. He bitched out.
who did you have?
Fuck off.
So, Dalton, who did you have to win Dover?
Oh
Oh wait, I meant this race. This race, sorry,
This race. He didn't even know the fucking track.
Oh, I
Martinsville.
had the last place finisher.
Martinsville.
Larson.
You just said Martinsville? You dumb fuck.
What?
And
You just said Martinsville? You fuck.
Cooper. Who did you pick, Cooper?
What?
For Martinsville? I don't fucking know. It
No,
was
for-
goddamn
for-
eons ago.
For Darlington. I mean, sorry, Darlington.
Who did I pick? Martin Truex. I said it 20 minutes ago, you fuck ass. Goddamn, you went from Dover to Martinsville.
Shut
Watch
up.
NASCAR.
This means because
They're not the same.
all four of your drivers DNF'd at Darlington.
Why are we talking about this? We're talking
Mine
about Cole
didn't.
Custer
So-
fucking sucking.
So
Holy
so
shit.
therefore I
Defending your
win.
man.
I win because I picked
Don't
Ryan
kick
Blaney.
his ass so that way he can't get back in either. He didn't have the fucking login. Get him out of here. You
Okay,
gotta even
I
watch the
will.
fucking race yesterday.
Hold on, let's catch up real quick.
Wait, Marlington.
Barlington.
Will he B retaliate?
I fucking hope he does.
Yes. And I will tell you why, because Willie B snapped. The good boy thing is dead. When he came out of that car, Willie B went into that car a boy and he crawled out of that car a man.
Willie
He'll
B swears
retaliate.
now. Willie B swears now.
He'll retaliate for sure.
Yeah.
I have to go back. I'm
Not next
clipping this
week.
shit. I'm taking
Not
a
next
fucking
week, but
clip of your
sometime
dumbass
in
saying
the
Martinsville.
Jason's got to have a good old pressure cooker bomb at his house next week.
Part of it wasn't. It wasn't the
Throwback
fact
to
that
last
you
week's
said-
episode.
Like
Yeah.
Dover, Parv, you could have got away with because Dover, Darlington, they both start with a D. But then you switched it up and said Martinsville, and that's where it went down.
It's 11:30 at night. Okay.
okay.
What does that have to do with anything?
Okay, we're all in our 20s. We're not 96 years old, Par.
Yeah, dude. It's not like you're suffering from fucking Alzheimer's. I mean, I mean, what are you talking about, dude?
Cooper, this one's for you, Parv. Cooper picked Infinger to win the cup race.
Okay. Wow.
Hi, Mom.
All right. So let's
Hi,
get
Daddy.
down. Let's get down to brass tacks. Willie B, according to Joey.
No, that's not what we were talking about.
What are we talking about?
We were talking about Eric being the second best Ford out there before Parv's dumbass come in here and said
We've
stupid
already
shit.
way moved on past that.
No, we're not. We're not moved on.
Bro,
I need you
we
to
moved
admit
on.
it. I need you to say it.
No,
Admit that Eric
okay, you won
Almirola
the
is a
bet.
top 3
You
Ford
won the
driver.
bet. I'll wear the bacon outfit. That's the end of it.
I'm not being a dick. Please explain where Ryan Blaney was yesterday. I did not see him on the track.
So
which is weird. Why?
in practice and qualifying, he was super loose. I noticed that, and then practice he was super loose. Qualifying, he qualified pretty well. In the Discord this weekend, I want to go to that here in just a second. But in the Discord this weekend, somebody said that Joey was not going to last up front, and in my head, I was like, "You're out of your mind, bro." He was insanely good in qualifying and practice. Blaney just did not have the car, man. And in that wreck, he was running top 10 before that wreck, and that wreck.
I saw more Cindric yesterday than I saw any Blaney.
Yeah, Cindric
television wise, yeah.
Cindric was moving up, but
Well, Darlington is not Blaney's best track.
I'll back Dalton here.
Thank you.
are we talking about in terms of wins or in terms of top 10s?
Performance,
Like a
based.
general, like Darlington is not a good place for Ryan Blaney.
Pull up your racing reference, Jacob.
I am, because I just
I
don't
can tell.
believe that. Yeah.
Did he actually? I can't bring up this comment. There it go. Okay, cool. Was he in a wreck? Was he involved in
Blaney?
anything?
Yeah, he was
He
involved.
got
in that
hit a
lap.
little, but it wasn't like a big wreck.
Oh,
You gotta think,
he,
though.
he got plowed.
his front end got bent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darlington is such a track that's based on your car's handling and performance.
Wasn't it Reddick that lost it yesterday?
No, Ross.
No, it was Ross. It was Ross, yes.
So
Larson too.
Larson
since
too, yeah.
since he's been in the Cup race, let's see.
Come on, man. Dalton knows this off the top of his head if you ask him about Kyle Busch. Come on. You should know this.
Yeah, dude, and that's why he almost wanted to murder us after we told him that Kyle Busch
So-
wasn't going to make it to the garage.
I'm still gonna murder you, yeah.
I know someone mentioned Austin Cindric a few minutes ago. I just want to point this out that NASCAR's Twitter posted Joe Logano was first Penske's driver of the winner of the year, and then Austin Cindric posted, "Am I a joke to you?" And NASCAR since had deleted that tweet.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I guess he has finished pretty bad. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
told you.
True.
Blaney does best at, and I'm sorry, Jacob, don't take like offense to this, but Blaney does best at tracks that like fit his personality,
That's
like
fair.
kind of just like plain.
You immediately from that's fair to like, excuse me.
I mean, it's true. Right here, like old Atlanta, literally the most just like plain Jane track.
Michigan,
Michigan is a plain track.
Talladega,
I mean, if we're doing it by, like default, yeah.
Daytona.
How many 500s does Blaney have?
A lot more than everybody else.
This is true.
Yeah, they're red race cars that you can collect at the white tents.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks for stopping by. You've missed total
Hi,
chaos.
Debbie.
You missed the madness. I just fuck all these.
All right. Can we get into this though? Logano versus Byron. Logano says Byron shoved him into the wall. Logano throws a late hit to Byron. Where you guys at? Let's
I'm
go
gonna give my
let's
opinion.
go one by one. One by
Yeah.
one.
I'm gonna get my opinion out the way. Fuck Joey Logano. Just fuck Joey Logano.
Why?
That's not even an opinion.
I'll go next. I'll give out more of a thoughtful
Why?
thing.
He's a little bitch.
Okay, so anyways, I'll go
winning?
ahead with mine.
No.
So
Yeah.
I was looking back at the footage and I had to like not put my anger towards Joey into this thing.
Which one did you watch, Darlington or Martinsville?
So, anyways, I was watching it back. It does seem
He did, in all fairness, at Martinsville, he did kind of try the same thing.
so. Me,
I don't think he did at Martinsville. I'll be honest. Like dead serious. I don't think Joey was going to try to hit him.
see, I
Hey,
can't
Dalton.
be mad at Joey Logano for doing what he did. If Ross Chastain did the same thing a few weeks ago, getting someone out of the way so he can win a race, because that just seems kind of hypocritical. And yes,
He did it at Coda.
Yeah, he did it at Coda, so he can win the
No
race.
one bitched.
Oh, in all fairness, a lot of people did bitch about it.
Yeah,
That
they,
is well,
they
true.
were mad.
Okay, but
So,
more Joey.
but because everyone I hate Joey as well, and what he did made me mad because I wanted to see William Byron get his third win. But
Why?
Yeah, exactly.
What
Why?
point?
Like, why do we want somebody to have 3 wins, 12 races in?
Yeah,
Okay,
why do we
but
want
I think-
dominance?
I think we're missing the big picture here. All right.
But
When I was watching the race,
I'm
Willie
not
B
finished
put him
yet.
in the wall. You're skipping over that part. Did Willie B put him in the wall or did he not?
Yes.
No, he
Yeah.
didn't. I don't think.
What?
What?
I seriously don't think he did. It was.
I think
Are
an
you
argument. I
serious?
think
It's on fucking TV.
really- It looked like to me, from what I saw, that it looked like Joey and Byron kind of like pitching each other down the racetrack or pitch each other up a little bit.
No, what happened was Byron pulled a move and knocked him into the wall to get the clean air, and then his
He did
tires wore out. That's
He did
what
not
happened.
hit the wall. I don't think he hit the wall. And plus, Joey didn't even lose that many spots because
Dude.
of that.
Joey bounced off the wall. You can go back and watch the replay. His car is wobbling.
Like Jacob right now.
Pinched him.
Yeah.
He's wobbling like Jacob's internet connection.
Great.
I think you're back. You're back.
Byron pinched him. That's what happened.
Now, is that a fair move?
Yeah, if you pinch somebody, you might as well expect to get a shot back. And Joey had a pretty damn good point in the press conference. Joey said he moved to the bottom and slowed up because he expected the hit. I think that's fair.
I'll go next, and I'm going to piggyback right here on Mark's comment. It's all a racing thing. If Willie would have pushed Joey up into the wall and Joey wrecks out, I mean, that's just a part of it. He didn't, and Joey caught up to him. If you want to win, don't let somebody be able to just eat your tail, right? If you're going to have your bumper wide ass open for somebody to clean out, it's especially going to happen in a place like Darlington. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, I think Joey did what Joey had to do to win. I mean, and I've seen so many people that have just been out of shape over it. This time last year, people were bitching about the fact that there was no excitement at the end of races. And now that we have excitement in so many races so far this season coming into the white flat or the checkers, people are constantly pissed off. What do you want? Do you want boring ass racing like we've had for the last 5-6 years, or do you want what we've had so far in the first 12 races?
Go ahead. Sorry, man.
I really enjoyed the race despite the finish. I thought it was a really good Darlington race for my eyes. And, obviously Joey did what he had to do, and I will admit that. And we saw at the interview, we saw both people have their interviews, and Willie B did not look happy at all. And we saw his more censored, opinion when it came to the actual, TV interview. Then he was talking to Jeff, and he was just even more furious while talking to him. So
let's watch it. Let's watch what we're talking about here. Wow.
Yeah, it pinches the hell out of him there.
Oh yeah.
And in all fairness, from that alone, Willie should have never Joey should have never caught back up to him.
Yeah. 100%. I agree with that.
NASCAR fans love to complain no matter the race. Yeah, somebody's going to bitch about it in one aspect or another. Will Jimmy ever come back to the sport in any capacity?
No.
I think I could see Jimmy returning as an owner.
I feel like if he returned as a racer, it'd be the Xfinity Series, a lower series. I don't think he'd return for a cup race.
I don't think
No,
there's no way Jimmy would come back and race with like fucking Noah
It's-
Gragson.
Sam Mayer.
His mind is 100% set on IndyCar right now.
I think that he'll come back and race an Xfinity Series race at some point, but it'll be a road course if he does. Real quick, now that we got that out of the way, Joey Logano won.
He did. Sliced bread. It was a matter of time. Fun fact, it's his second win of this season, technically.
Yeah, with the Clash and this win. Dalton, what would your race team be called?
KBM.
Fuck Dakota Rutledge Racing.
FDRR.
All right, real fast. So we're getting
we have a new team out on the track today. It's blank Dakota Rutledge Racing.
what a long ass name. So the playoffs, obviously, we're getting into the summer series. Sociopath Motorsports. Yeah, that's good. It's getting closer. We're getting closer to Daytona, so I'm going to go through what the playoffs is. William Byron's got the most wins this year. Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, I think, has matched his wins, right?
Yep, they're both 2.
as well.
Yep.
Joe Logano is now 4th. Ryan Blaney is now 5th. Kyle Busch 6th. 7th is Bowman. 8th is Larson. 9th is Hamlin. 10th is Martin Truex Jr. 11th is Briscoe. 12th is Austin Cindric. 13th is Christopher Bell. 14th is Austin Dillon. 15th is Kevin Harvick. And 16th is Eric Almirola. That's not
Reddick's out.
Yes, but that's not who I want to talk about. I want to talk about the people that are on the outside of the bubble, which is Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones, Daniel Suarez, and Chris Buescher. Justin Haley, just for shits and giggles, is 21st. Kurt Busch is 22nd. 23rd is Michael McDowell. 24th is Bubba Wallace. 25th, Todd Dillon. 26th, Cole Custer. 27th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 28th, Todd Gilliland. 29th, Harrison Burton. And 30th is Corey LaJoie. Does any of these people on the outside of a bubble have a chance?
Well, hold on. Who's 31st?
There's not a 31st on here.
Okay, well then I'll say it. Brad Keselowski is in 31st.
Yeah, Brad is in 31st.
Brad,
we all know Brad's in a must-win situation. They just took him off because it doesn't even matter.
I think the first 3 drivers you said, Tyler Reddick, Eric Jones, and
Daniel
Suarez. I think those 3 are the ones that had the best shot at getting into it if they don't have a win. Like winning list drivers. I think Daniel Suarez is close to a must win at this point. Is he?
I'll be honest, Suarez doesn't win a race this year.
That's honestly, I think that's a horrible opinion.
I think
he
he'll.
does. He's a damn good driver. I just don't think it happens.
He's getting close.
He's getting very close.
I think it's crazy to think that Kurt Busch isn't going to win a race this year.
I don't think he is either.
I think the 3 drivers that are like the 3 Reddick. I think Reddick, Eric Jones, and Daniel Suarez are in best potential to win the race are the ones that are not in the playoffs right now. I think a lot of people who are already in the playoffs have a good shot at winning races, especially someone like Martin Truex Jr., Eric Almirola, New Hampshire, maybe. I want to say that.
I think Justin Haley wins a race this year.
I was honestly
gonna be
looking at him too.
He's
Justin
gonna be one to
Haley's
get
got a good chance.
If not, I think he's going to be that 16th car, the one that's going to be in it.
The 3 that I look for, and
For anybody who doesn't get that, Jacob has a visible face of confusion. That's the Kentucky Derby. Horse racing.
it's my hometown.
Ooh, I don't know about this one. Harrison with a win?
I honestly, yeah, I could see it. I see it. I think
yet.
Harrison's going to squeeze one out.
Not yet.
The three that I'm looking at is Reddick, because let's be honest, Reddick is sniffing.
He's sniffing, yeah.
Eric Jones is one that I look at, but I don't see it happening.
Eric Jones to get a win. Probably Bristol Night Race might be one.
Now, okay,
If he gets one, but it doesn't matter.
Let's contextualize this just a little bit. So in the top 16 as of right now, we have Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex, Chris Bell, Austin Dillon, Harvick, and Eric Almirola without wins. Blaney is planted firmly in 5th place with no win whatsoever. But like looking at the guys outside of that top 16, I think we easily we could see 6 winners outside of this top 16.
Yeah.
I mean, relatively easy. Like Brad Keselowski, love him or hate him, he has a clear shot any week really to win. I mean, he genuinely does. Brad Keselowski is a proven winner, especially at a super speedway. I feel like that's where his win's going to have to come this year. I wish, Dakota. Have a good night. Love you too, Dad. I think that Austin Dillon and Tyler Reddick both are knocking on the door of a win. Austin Dillon has finished 2nd 3 times this season.
Dylan doesn't get one.
Dillon gets a win this year. So does Tyler.
Nope.
Both of them
Tyler
get a
does.
win.
Dylan doesn't.
Harvick is going to get a win. Harvick is stringing together an incredible season. Like genuinely putting together a hell of a season. These last few weeks have just been so consistent for him. Chris Bell, based on his performance, he's due a win. Eric Jones, based on his performance, I feel like is due a win. Martin Truex, to think that Truex goes winless this year is absolutely insane. Kurt Busch, to think that he goes winless is absolutely insane. Daniel Suarez, to think that he goes winless is absolutely insane. And then some of these longer reaches that I could see grabbing a win. I could totally see Ricky Stenhouse finding himself in the right spot.
Hey, what did I say in the space before the race? I said at the end of Darlington, Stenhouse will be there.
Yeah.
That's what. He was there.
He was there all day.
Yeah. And I mean, that makes it 2 weeks in a row that Ricky has ran really damn well, right? Yeah. That momentum carries. Bubba Wallace. And actually, I do want to I love the way that he asked this question. This is a very good way to ask this question. Bubba definitely does have the Dale Jr. syndrome. Due to his marketability, he is going to be the poster child for the sport, right? Because Bubba reaches a crowd that is totally new to NASCAR, due to diversity alone. Same with Daniel Suarez, right? Anytime you have somebody that's got a diverse background, of course you want to pound and hammer them in front of everybody because you want to show, hey, this isn't just an old white guy sport. We have some, uniqueness to the sport. We have color, which is something that NASCAR desperately needed. But yeah, I think he does get more screen time than his skill level. I mean, Bubba is a winner. Regardless of if people want to, say rain shortened this or whatever, he won in the trucks. He was a proven winner. I think he would have had a very successful season had Roush not folded in the Xfinity Series. And I mean, he's a proven winner. Eric Jones hasn't won in the 43 yet.
Cody,
I'm going to make a hot take. I think give Brad 2 to 3 more years. That 6 car is going to be filled by Bubba Wallace. Guaranteed.
No
the
way.
Return to Roush.
Guaranteed.
That was.
I don't think he stays at 23. He's going to get so aggravated. Give it a couple years. Brad will run. Brad will step back, be an owner.
Now, I'll honestly
be with Bubba.
I'll tell you now, if I was Bubba, I would have already quit.
I would too. Get the fuck out of 23, man.
But I Kurt too. I mean, we saw Kurt on pit road. Sorry to hijack the segment. But they literally jumped on Kurt's car because they didn't even get the tire on before he left the pit box, right? Just error after error after error. What's the difference in between 2311 and Trackhouse? They both were born the same year. What's the difference?
And Trackhouse is absolutely fucking sexy.
I think
they hired the right people.
I think also too they don't have any affiliations with anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I think
they're direct. No, Trackhouse is directly with RCR.
Yeah. And they don't have to worry about getting their supplies from
which in turn goes to Hendrick, which in turn goes to JRM. It's just a long laundry list. And then you have 23 and they're just
Joe give hand-me-downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some other drivers that I look at too.
Ooh, a little tricky.
You guys are going to laugh at this, but I could see Buescher pulling off Daytona or something like that as well.
You're actually not wrong.
Buescher could pull off a win. As much as a joke I make about it, Buescher is definitely going to get a win at some point. Dover was a huge step in the right direction for that team. I agree.
Think he gets a win before Brad gets one?
I do. I honestly do think that
I
he'll
think
get
so.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's hard to tell, man. It's really hard to tell.
I mean, either one. They're on the same. They're on the same level. I mean, as far as really performance, but
You know, we're sleeping on someone that's outside the bubble too. Todd Gillen.
You think we're sleeping on him?
He's put some shit together, man. He's
I
not a
think
bad
that
one to
he-
look at.
I don't think for a win. I
Super
think that
Speedway.
so do you write Todd Gilliland off?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now, like for fantasy, I'm keeping Todd Gillen because his place differential is incredible every single week. He starts like 30th and finishes 17th.
Well, who
Exactly.
else? Who else do you write off in this? Do you write off Todd
McDowell.
Dillon?
Yes.
You write off McDowell. You write off Cole Custer.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So you're writing off Cole. You're writing off Harrison.
Yes.
I'm not.
Right off
I am.
Eric. Eric didn't get a win.
Almirola or Jones?
Emerald. Very consistent, not a win.
Consistency
Jones.
turns into a win over time, though.
Look at Denny. Denny last year.
Well, at least we got our opinion.
Daniel Hemrick. I don't know. It just doesn't happen.
I
don't think-
do like the idea of Justin Haley winning though, because I mean he's ran
He's gonna
really
win
well.
something.
Yeah.
He's gonna win something.
Yeah.
That 16 car
also,
won't be
though,
shit, though.
Let's not ignore Chris Buescher.
I think
I mean-
we're ignoring Christopher Bell as well.
Nah, we acknowledged him. He's
No,
getting a win.
I say Chris Bell would get a win.
I just
He's
said
getting-
Busher a minute ago.
Did you think he wins?
Yeah, he said over Brad. He gets a win before Brad.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, I said this. The race at Dover was a step in the right direction.
I'm starting to think the 100-point penalty killed Brad for the season.
Eric wins New Hampshire.
Again?
I mean, I could see it. Austin Dillon, he still's won this year. Totally see that. I genuinely see it happening.
I don't. I
Brad
really
won't win. Give me a steering wheel and duct tape, and I can win at Daytona or parts of Dover. I don't know. We have a lot of guys who are capable of winning who haven't won yet.
Yeah,
We
that's
still
what I'm
have so
saying.
much left.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have 14 races left.
like we can't sit here and say that Reddick's not going to win a race. And I mean,
And we've got some animals coming in. Look at the 16 car. It changes every different track we go to. I mean, you've got AJ still coming to road courses. You've got Super Speedway that you've got Daniel Hemrick. And then
I mean, we
you
have
know,
5 more road courses to go.
And AJ's in every single road course, too.
And I mean,
He's
if
going to be a
Reddick,
fucking animal. And Cindric might get another win. We don't know.
I think saying that Cindric doesn't get another win, if you were to flat out say that, I think you are probably wrong.
I mean, if Reddick wins, if Eric Jones wins, if Suarez wins, Busher wins, Haley wins, Kurt Busch wins, I mean, right then Eric Almirola is out.
So is Harvick.
Yeah,
Harvick's got to get a win. I think this is his best weekend, too.
No, I'm actually excited for the Daytona Beach 500.
Well, boys, we got racing next weekend.
Where are we going?
We're
We
going
got
to
a double header on Saturday.
Kansas.
No Xfinity.
No Xfinity. It's Truck and Cup.
Shout out Ross Chastain.
Yeah. Is he
I
running this weekend?
It's just Kansas is memorable for Ross Chastain.
Bushy McBush race. What a wonderful title that was.
It's actually the Advent Health 400 this year.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
Bushy McBush is funnier.
I missed the Bishop McBush, man.
All right.
Yeah, Noah's got a few more. I think Noah's got all 1.5s, right?
I'm not sure. I could not. I know he doesn't do super speedways because he runs for Beard.
Noah's running
Yeah.
Cup this weekend.
Is he?
So yeah, he does. And I think Hemrick's got a couple 1.5s. Noah's got all the short tracks. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're looking at the Truck Series, who's taking home Kansas? I mean, is it going to be somebody that we don't expect? Is it going to be a repeat?
I'll
Todd
go on and give
Logano.
my pick. Yeah, the Onion. John Hunter wins Kansas. Nobody's going to beat him at a 1.5.
And I got to agree with Cody there. John Hunter is taking Kansas.
I'm gonna
Dude
go
sniffing.
with
Carson Hocevar.
Dude Sniffing, Carson Hocevar.
Thank you.
All right, Dalton, are you a true fan?
So, are you boys ready to shit your pants? Because you want to know how I kind of became on this show? Because everybody thought I was a Riley Herbst fan, so I had to run into my closet, show them that I'm not a Riley Herbst fan. Well, I guess I'm going to be a Riley Herbst fan this weekend. He's running the number 17 truck this weekend. I'm actually going to pick Riley Herbst. I never thought I would ever do this, but this is probably the once in a lifetime thing that I'm going to pick Riley Herbst to win the truck race this weekend.
If he wins, does he need to stay in the trucks?
I feel like he should have stayed full time. I think that was the problem. He just didn't run a full time season, which I feel like he should have done. But oh well.
I think it depends on how the season goes.
The 17?
Yep.
The Infinger at top 5?
Not Infinger.
Finger. Infinger.
Infinger.
Everybody's favorite Infinger.
All right. Well, here
Who
comes
was
the
it,
money.
Jesse? Junior's got Benny Boy.
Oh, I can't believe
Oh,
nobody
Lord.
picked him.
I mean, it's not
All
like
right.
he's a champion.
Money round, boys. Cup Series, underdog, and main pick.
Kingsport
Who's
boy.
coming?
Haley. Haley.
Haley.
Hey,
What the fuck?
There's no like
JJC.
arguing or No, NASCAR won't let her run the cup.
Natalie Decker will try to like qualify for Daytona and she won't get in.
Yes,
Did we win?
we're leading now.
What's the time?
It's third period, 16 minutes left. Just scored. First lead of the series, bro. Let's go.
I'll go
Cup
first.
Series is interesting. It's interesting.
Well, I mean, it's just the fact that we don't
Oh, Cody.
know.
Philip Forsberg scored his first
You
goal.
do.
Did
Like, you're pretty set if you say Denny Hamlin, I think.
At Kansas?
Denny Hamlin
Yeah.
is not at it this year.
Isn't
I'm
Denny
going
a multiple-time
first.
winner?
I want to go first. Denny ain't gonna do nothing on 1.5s this year.
No.
Underdog for the cup. There's a lot of people that I could pick as a good underdog. Yes, sir. But I think that a good underdog, he was my underdog last week, and I'm going to keep him as my underdog until he finally wins. That 99 is going to find victory lane sooner than later. Now for my main pick. There are some people at certain tracks that just stand out, above the rest. Darlington's a great track for him, continues a long-ass streak. Phoenix, he's always, snake ready to strike. Kansas is the same way. I think we're at like 56 races now without a win, and it's just not right. That 4 car is going to find himself taking the checkers. Kevin Harvick wins at Kansas.
Oh, spicy.
So with my picks,
Sniff.
so for my underdog at Kansas, I'm gonna go ahead and go with that Justin Haley.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I'll go with Justin Haley. No, he's been running pretty good past, and
He hasn't,
You know-
but he is recently.
and as my fellow top tier prediction master, I'm also going to agree with Cody that the number 4 car, Kevin Harvick, he's going to go to victory lane at Nashville Fairgrounds this Sunday.
Amen, brother.
Jacob, brother, I want you to do me a favor.
Brought to you by Vaseline. Thanks, Vaseline, for the sponsorships.
Pick it up at your local Walgreens.
What were you saying, Coop? Sorry.
I want you to do me a favor when I pick my cup. All right. Underdog. I have to agree with you guys. I think that 4 car is going to be a great, great looking car. Going to finish a good top 5. But that main series, that main pick, I think that 6 car goes and wins it. I think Brad K gets his first win. Brad K gets his first win this weekend.
What
Book it.
the fuck?
Book it.
Roush
Book
is
it.
back, baby. Here we go. Cooper just picked the number 6 car. Honestly, I want it. I'll do bad things if Brad wins.
Brad's gonna win.
Dalton, you want to go? You want me to go?
I'll go. For my underdog, I don't know if he counts as an underdog, but I love all these horse jokes. So I don't know if he's considered an underdog, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is a great track for the guy, even though he broke his back in this race one year. Eric Almirola for my underdog. And for my cup pick, I was gonna pick Kevin Harvick because I just have a feeling finally that the past 2 fall races at Kansas, because of the 550 package, he would always have the faster car, but could not get around a leader because of the package. So I feel like this is the year he finally breaks the winless streak and he takes the lead. But I don't want to steal Mark. But I don't want to steal Cody's pick. So I'm just going to say fuck it and do Ross Chastain again.
God damn.
That's never a bad pick. Every single week.
Now.
Yeah.
He probably would have won Darlington if he didn't wreck out.
Yeah. Oh, he would have won Darlington.
All right, underdog. I think that Reddick is going to be one to watch at this track. I think he's going to have a good finish. For my winner, man, I was watching a race the other day, and by the other day I mean last night, and the NASCAR gods told me that he's going to take
shit, that could happen next week. We don't know. He might be in that 18.
This is last week that he's available for backup if he has to get in.
Back to back, Joey Logano takes Kansas.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I don't hate that.
He's got momentum. He's got the energy. He's got that I don't give a fuck attitude. Joey Logano is going to be one to watch. I mean, he's going to be the winner of Kansas.
Are you happy with Joey Logano wins? Everything else aside, are you pleased when Joey wins as a fan of NASCAR?
I'm indifferent towards Joey. I like Joey, and I mean I love the finish last weekend, and I think Joey's one of the guys that makes the sport exciting.
Dude, after meeting Joey, I immediately was like, I don't care. Like, he could wreck the entire field, and I would still be like, good for him.
He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's genuinely such a nice guy. But yeah, I think he's going to win it again. The race I was watching is where he wrecked Matt Kenseth to win the race. But that's why I'm glad I bring this up, because I think Martinsville is going to be where Byron takes Logano out.
You think Martinsville? I feel like Willie's going to be a bit more original. I think we'll see the retaliation sooner than later. My thing is, I hate, if Willie retaliates.
Do it at Texas. Do it at the All-Star race.
Yeah,
Fuck him out.
Honestly, that's a perfect race to do it at, right? You're taking money from them, but you're not, having any championship implications.
Yep.
I think getting payback at the All-Star race is the perfect place for retaliation.
Yeah.
That's where Harvick does it to Chase.
No, that's done. That's done.
Done.
Dude, they were running with each other all day yesterday. They started side by side, and they're both
you know what's running through his head. He's like, I'm gonna fuck this kid up one day. One of these days, I'm gonna get him.
But he did.
He fucked himself more than he fucked him.
Well, he hurt Chase pretty bad. I mean, body wise, at the Roval. Remember,
but he also took himself out of the playoffs too. So
that was after the fact, though. That was just he was window drop or rearview mirror driving.
He still had a chance to at least try.
Yeah, at least he'll get it to the garage.
Yeah.
Jesse, what is wrong with you? I have serious questions. I have a lot of questions.
The thumbnail. I would like to thank myself for supplying this thumbnail. That was one of the first ever LTC photoshops I did. Dalton, I'll make it better later. I did it on my phone today and just like stitched your head on.
I think it looks fine, honestly.
Now, if you look at the quality of like me, Cooper, and Parvin, that one, and Jacob,
Cooper's head could be better, but that's about it.
that was on purpose.
Oh,
Thank you.
well,
I've asked for it for a while. He finally
Yeah.
did it. I'm
No,
very
that one-
appreciative of it.
That one
I'm
was
very-
on purpose.
I'm very disappointed that Kyle Larson did a Tim Richmond throwback, but he didn't do the 1987 Winston pose.
I'm not.
Cody,
He
it's
couldn't
not a
fit, dude.
Cody,
Kyle's
listen,
5'3",
it's-
man. He ain't gonna fucking no.
So I have now analyzed that poster, like with my own eyes. I have seen the original poster in person now.
I have too.
I can confirm that it is in fact a cane.
I can confirm that
It's a
after
cane.
seeing it in person, it is a dick.
Did
It's
It's a
not.
cane.
It is a penis.
It's even more believable that it's a cane when you see it like in person.
I don't think so.
no.
I think we need to have a part 3.
No,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
no.
With special guest Brian Vickers.
Thanks, Summer. Summers, you're the bomb.
Summer, no.
Well, with that being said, Cody, I'm gonna let you do the honors, brother.
It's been another episode of the LTC from East Tennessee. Coming at you, providing you our expert analysis on Throwback Weekend. And when I say expert, I do like asterisks. And then down below in very fine print, it says not experts. Yeah, so it's been fun and it's been real. But it ain't been real fun. You saw some fighting. So some people got real butthurt on this episode, Dalton.
Fuck you.
You know,
He's gonna pay that fine for Kyle Busch straight out of his own bank account.
I'll
But
start a
y-
fucking GoFundMe if that happens. Go ahead.
GoFundMe to help a multimillionaire pay off this $10,000 fine.
I'll do it.
But yeah, so we're going racing. We're going to the land of Oz. We're going to Kansas this weekend. Catch us back here probably next Monday, hopefully. Maybe catch us sometime this week doing something like a NASCAR heat stream, which would be pretty cool.
Jesse, I fucking hate you so much. Like I love y'all. I'm sorry. I take back what I said. I just fucking hate Jesse. I fucking hate him with a living passion. I think I hate him more than Joey Logano. Fuck Jesse.
Shout out Jesse one time for keeping Dalton on his toes. Somebody's got to do it. Dalton has so many fucking fans who come and like defend him. Somebody's got to attack him other than the damn car brigade.
And Dakota.
Yeah. At least Jesse's a real person and not the fucking car brigade.
Oh yeah, fuck Dakota too, by the way.
Dalton's shit list grows by the day. But yeah, it's been the LTC from East Tennessee. It's me, Cody, your host with the most.
JKL.
Twitter celebrity, dog good. Fuck Brad Keselowski.
Shout out Lil Elliott, Coop Daddy.
Hashtag Parv Gang, Matthew Parvin.
I think it's Lil Brad now. Should be Lil Brad.
Well, Brad,
Dropping his
Brad.
mixtape soon.
it's little Joey. Little Joey.
Lil
All right.
Kel.
Okay, if you rename Heidi one more time, I'm gonna make a pressure cooker bomb, drop it all y'all's fucking houses. I swear. I'm
So
done.
sweet.
What did I do?
What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
Sociopath.
Exist.
Okay.
Sociopath.
Dead to LTC.
Bye.